We turn now to Airware, a small startup specializing in the technology used to build drones. From preventing rhino poaching in Kenya to assisting in skier searches and rescues, Airware is at the heart of a growing market for commercially operated drones. I spoke to Airware's founder and CEO Jonathan Downey and started by asking him why he got into the business of drones.
Well, Airware has really been the combination of two of my passions. One, flying. I'm a commercial multi-engine rated pilot myself. And then also engineering. I've always loved to put things together and build things. And so with Airware and getting involved with drones, I've been able to do both of those things.
Now, I was speaking with Tim Draper, a venture capitalist, and he said that one day a drone is going to deliver me my pizza. Is that for real?
It's certainly possible in a distant future, maybe. Right now, we're really focused on a lot of the emerging commercial applications that are going to be happening right now and over the next couple of years. Things like precision agriculture, infrastructure inspections, and even anti-poaching operations.
So, talk to me about poaching. You know, one of the things that drones are already helping to do is prevent rhino poaching in Africa. How so?
Yeah, that's something we're involved in now. So we're working with the Olpejeta Conservancy in Kenya, for example. They have 4 of the last 7 northern white rhino in the whole world at their conservancy, and so they're very concerned about the species. We're actually going to be deploying a solution there in the next 6 to 8 weeks for anti-poaching and wildlife monitoring.
You guys don't make drones, you make a platform for drones, right?
Exactly.
Describe it.
It's the hardware and software that's utilized across different types of drones. It's an API and it's reliable communications with the ground, as well as software running on the ground that a user would interact with to control the drones.
Now, just a little problem. Commercial drones are banned in the United States right now. I mean, how do you get around this? All the work you're doing right now is obviously in other countries.
Sure. A lot of our early focus is international because of the restrictions on drones in the United States. With that said, a lot of the excitement around drones is because Congress has mandated that the FAA lift restrictions and provide for commercial use of drones by 2015. And a lot of these applications will actually be coming online in various ways before 2015.
So is that a sure thing, though? 2015? It's going to happen?
Elements of it are happening already. Agriculture, for example, is one that we expect to happen well before 2015. Other applications may have to wait.
So what are the costs? If I want a drone to, you know, find a skier on a remote slope somewhere, how much does that cost?
A lot of the end solutions right now are costing about anywhere from $15,000 to $50,000. But we expect a lot of the prices to go down over time as these systems are utilized more heavily. And in many cases, the vehicles and systems are actually going to be provided as services. So the end users of the services won't necessarily have to be buying the drones.
So in terms of building your business, what kind of customers are you trying to recruit?
So we have a lot of inbound interest, especially after our name has gotten out recently. Definitely. And then we also engage customers through various trade shows and industry groups.
So what kind of customers? I mean, what's like the most far-out thing that somebody out there is trying to do with a commercial drone?
I think the anti-poaching has been one of the interesting first examples of something where they had an idea of what they needed, which is prevention of poaching and better understanding wildlife and where the different wildlife are, where traditionally they may have engaged different means to get that information and are now looking at using drones for that.
So how do you see this playing out? And what's the time frame, you know, at what point is this going to be, you know, common practice?
Right. I think we're going to see it growing in ubiquity over the next 2 to 5 years, certainly. And by 2015, a lot of these companies are ramping up their efforts as 2015 approaches and as this deadline for the FAA approaches. So certainly by then, we're going to see a lot more use of it.